Hello there, Virgo. Welcome to Dragon Tail Tarot. My name is Ariel, and this is your reading for the full moon in Gemini that will be with us on December 18th, 2021 at 11:36 p.m. Eastern Time. Do check your own time zone. You may be able to view that beautiful full moon on that evening. This full moon is considered the cold moon or the long night's moon traditionally, and so it is that last full moon of 2021 as well as the full moon that precedes the winter solstice just a few days after that. So Virgo, thank you so much for being here with me today. As always, if you have not yet done so, I always invite you to subscribe to the channel. Keep in mind that these are general readings. They won't resonate with every single Virgo out there, so take what makes sense and leave the rest behind. If you are interested in a personal reading with me, would like any information on the card decks that I use in my readings, or would like to make a donation to the channel, all those links are down below in the description box. So let's go ahead and get into this, Virgo. If you've been here with me before, you know how I do my full moon readings. We always start out with a couple of oracle decks, lunar-based oracle, and then we go into the tarot to deepen your messages. Dear angels, divine beings of light, guardians, ancestors, let's see what we have for our beautiful Virgos for this full moon in Gemini, last full moon of 2021. Show us whatever they need to know for their best and highest good, please. Ooh, I got two. Okay. When they stick together like that, which doesn't always happen, I will take two. So the first position in the immediate past, this is going to be, and let me get my camera to clear up, we have got two. We've got the full moon energy of Scorpio, and that is it's time to release negativity, and the new moon in Capricorn, your hard work is paying off. So I feel like for you, Virgo, in the last 28 to 30 days, because those are how long those lunar cycles last, that last full moon would have been very powerful for you. That one was a Taurus full moon with a lunar eclipse, so it was a very powerful one. It was also the longest lunar eclipse we've experienced in 1,000 years. So I feel like this made a big impact on you, both psychologically, emotionally, and also around your work. I would say this probably has a lot to do, with business, with work. If you're on a job search, it has a lot to do with that. Let's get a clarifier on top of these two cards. But, this is to me like, I feel like you've been doing a lot of work on clearing any negative feelings or maybe negative karma, experiences that you've had at work, or your attitudes around whatever it is that you've experienced on the job. But I feel like that you're moving in a positive direction for those of you that are, looking for a job that you actually enjoy and is good for you and encourages positivity instead of negativity. I feel like you're coming to the end of that cycle. So let's see what we have, please, to clarify these cards here. And we have surrender. Yeah, this has a lot to do with giving in and trusting the process, which I know is not easy when it follows Scorpio and Capricorn energies, because those two, they have a lot in common with Virgo. Capricorn and Scorpio both sextile your sign on either side, and so you guys have a lot in common. And I would say that, it's hard for these particular signs, including yours, to surrender the need to know, how's it going to happen, when's it going to happen, all of those questions. I'm a Capricorn, so I absolutely understand that. I'm an earth person too, Virgo, and we really like to plan things out, and we have a hard time just letting go and letting spirit take care of it. But that's exactly what you've been working to do and should continue to work on. In the present energy of what the full moon will be bringing through to you, this is the full moon in Taurus, more earthy energy, a trine to your sign, and your dreams need a practical plan. So I really feel like spirit is saying, we hear you, we know, we're supporting you with energy that is very much in kind with yours, and it's time for you to map out that plan. It's time for you to say, How do I get from point A to point B? I've got a dream, I've got a goal, I've got the inspiration. Let me figure out how I get there. Taurus energy is great to have on your side with this, Virgo, because they are a very strong, very capable sign. They're also ruled by Venus, and so they have that creativity within them as well, and that's going to help you. That's going to help you. It's really telling you to use both your practical side along with those dreams and creative ideas to make things happen. And pleasure is coming through. So it's also reminding you, enjoy the journey, right? Go with the flow. Don't fight so much. I think it's interesting. The first clarifier was surrender. Now the second clarifier is pleasure. Both of these cards have that sense of release, of letting go, not fighting the flow of things too much. It's like, make your plans, but don't be in this sort of struggle against the way things unfold towards those ends, right? The other thing I love about this card for this particular full moon is the number 18 on it, and it is December 18th that full moon will be at its apex. So I think that's also a beautiful synchronicity. Going into the immediate future, we have the adjustments are required, third quarter moon. So keep working your magic, Virgo. Keep working your plan. Keep readjusting, those goals a little bit. You might need to just tweak it along the way. The essential, outcome may not change, right? You still have that basic same desire, drive, end game. But I feel like what's happening with this is that along the way, don't be too rigid. Don't be too inflexible. Be willing to make adjustments. Be willing to take other people's ideas or critiques in and use that to make it even better. Let's get a clarifier here. Yes, don't go to extremes. Find your balance, right? There's that hot moon, the moon of extremes. I believe that is the full moon of the month of June, yeah, which is also Gemini season, and this full moon will be in Gemini. I will point out, of course, Virgo, that Gemini is a dual sign, just like yours. It does square your sign, and so you may feel a little more tension, a little more challenge, a little more friction. But this Gemini full moon also lands in your universal house of career and public image. So I would say it's the Capricorn house. So this is not surprising. This Capricorn card came into the picture. This one feels very career, work, and goal oriented to me. This full moon feels like it really shines a light and brings some conclusions and culminations to the surface about what kind of job do I want? Where am I going? How am I going about it? What can I adjust that will make my journey smoother and more satisfying? Let's get some tarot on this next. We're going to deepen these messages, and we're going to just lay those in the same pattern, past, present, and future. Please, Spirit, let's see what we have for Virgo in the tarot. Yes. Beautiful. Really beautiful. Oh my goodness. Okay, Virgo. So in the immediate past, look what we have is our Magician. That is one of your power cards in the tarot. It's ruled by Mercury, your ruling planet. It is also the ruler of Gemini. So I feel like there is a little commonality. Even though you and Gemini are in that more tense square aspect to each other, you are still both ruled by the same planet, Mercury. And so I do feel that there is this energy of creation, beginning things anew, using your resources, your talents, your gifts, your strength. And I do feel that you've been doing that. I don't feel that this is like, oh, I haven't been doing any of that. No, I feel for most of you, you've really been, working your different qualities, your different abilities, maybe to the point of exhaustion at times. I do feel like you've really been working hard. It's time for you to enjoy this. I keep getting that message, Virgo, 3 of Cups. Not only is it a good idea to work together with trusted friends, maybe even ex-coworkers or people that you know you can rely on from the past. But it's like, have some fun, let your hair down literally, and have some fun, because here in the center around this full moon that's coming in on the 18th, we have the Four of Swords. And the Four of Swords with the pleasure card to me is like, relax, go within, meditate, reflect, get a massage, do something nice for yourself, take a little bit of a break, because you need extra rest with that card. And it's also a card of contemplation. Like it said, your dreams need a practical plan. You need a little more structure maybe, or a specific way that you're going towards it. And a good way to get there is by taking a little rest, taking a break, maybe not overthinking it so much, right? Set it down for a little bit. When you come back to it, you're going to see it with whole new eyes. And we have, look at that, the Six of Pentacles. So again, balance is very important. A work-life balance is very important. Equal give and take. This is Taurus and Libra energy. So it's really saying, if you're putting in too much time, too many hours, and wearing yourself out, take a little time to relax here, Virgo. Nothing wrong with that. Going into the immediate future, though, look at that Ten of Cups. I'm so excited to see that, because it does give me a very positive, very happy feeling. This is a super, super positive card. It's ultimate fulfillment, happy heart, happy home life, things just making more sense, ultimate contentment, joy, and bliss coming through. So it just feels very good. Let's get a clarifier on top of the Ten of Cups, please. It's that rainbow, finally, after all the rain, right? And I feel like you've had your share of that. You've had your share of that to deal with. But making those adjustments, finding the balance between the extremes is going to bring you to a much happier outcome. And there is that Two of Wands on top of it. So that is a brand new kind of door opening, brand new life being available to you. This feels like a very positive reading. And look on the bottom. Look at that, Six of Wands. And to me, that's a great outcome, victory, success, recognized achievement. And on the bottom, we have the Nine of Pentacles. So that is one of your power cards, Virgo. Nine of Pentacles is like super for the career, especially if it's something you've been working on that's close to your heart. It's like you're finally getting the positive outcomes, feeling like your hard work has paid off, and just feeling very proud of yourself, very content with what you've achieved. So let's get into an affirmation for this. These are the magical spell cards. So we're going to ask Virgo what you should focus in your attention the most on around this full moon. What do you want to manifest here? I feel like I needed to shuffle that one up. So look at this. It seemed like it was all about career, but that Ten of Cups is very loving, very emotionally connected, and we also have true love come to me. So it's not all work here, Virgo. There's some love in here too, very much for some of y'all. True love shall come to me, as I do will, so mote it be. This is an especially strong message for my single or separated Virgos that are really looking for that new love or to reconcile a love. So beautiful reading, Virgo. Lots of harmony and balance coming in for you around this full moon. I hope it is amazing for you. Happy 2022 as well before too long, and I'll be seeing you again soon. Take care.